Morning, it's Tom, negotiating with Jesus, trying to remember that this isn't a tutorial channel. I'm trying to figure out what it is, and what I want it to be is an encouragement channel that you are encouraged to learn guitar to an average level, be satisfied with not being a star, and then pour your heart and soul into some kind of songwriting. And even if it's for you, it's putting something good in the world. And that magical, mysterious thing is most of the work done in the world. Most of the musical work done is done and unknown, unpaid for. It is done as a sacrificial gift. So, an old guy trying to figure out what I should do in my golden years. I had to figure out money. I had to figure out time. So I do exercises. Now, I've been playing. Yesterday I tried to play Horse with No Name, and for the life of me, I kept playing it and saying, I think it's based on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I wanted to find a timing that showed it was some kind of 3 count, but it's very fast. So the timing on the book, I just got my America songbook, greatest hits. The timing is 4/4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I felt in my heart that this was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That it was anticipated. It was not. It was anticipated. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I think you'll find the beats stagger in the 3s. So. So that was my reason that I said I was struggling with this song yesterday. So it's 4/4 timing, but each beat I think is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So those are the 4 beats, and it does have a 1, 2, 3 feel, and I can't count that fast and play it, but I have such the experience to be able to play chords and understand rhythm, and I love upstrokes. I love anticipated because you can feel something that's clever, that's tricky, that's sophisticated. You can get to a level of average and play sophisticated licks, like this very cool rhythm on this song, Horse with No Name. So this isn't about teaching you Horse with No Name. It's about me trying to get to a new level. So that means I need to learn the fretboard better. So I'm doing exercises. I've been working with the scale, playing Joy to the World in the key of G. You start on G and you finish on G. So that is the 7 note, octave to octave, which makes it 8, G played twice. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Going up, you use the do, re, mi, starting it with any note, and you will feel and get the sharps and flats in any scale. So in G, there's 1 sharp. So I wanted to do that. And then I wanted to talk about, so if you start anywhere, you start C typically. Oh yeah. The next thing I want to talk about was, okay, so in the key of G, relative minor. So relative minor, the key of C. I like upstrokes. C, the relative minor, is A minor. A, so C, D, E, F, G, A. The relative minor is always the sixth. In G, the pentatonic. Now when I give myself permission to play scales or play leads, to goof off, I make sure I do my exercises. I do enjoy figuring out if I can play leads. What happens in the key of G, if G ends up being your tonic, your landing note, if you keep coming back to G, you're in the key of G major. You're using this scale. What happens to me is I fall into the E minor scale. The minor scale calls to me, and it's the lonely scale, or the sorrow. The world is full of sorrows, so you oftentimes get pulled into these minor scales. You're not dancing, you're mourning. And I don't know how that works, it's just the feel. So on the major scale, the half step is between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. So this is something I want to just understand. How do I force that into this old dog head? Force the fretboard and this theory. So now the key of E minor, which is the relative minor to G. The relative minor. So if you play the E, the minor chord is, or minor scale is different. So you'd start with the E. And then it gets the minor chords. Feels like that's where you're finishing. The same notes as the G major, or the major scale. Same notes, but a different half step. Second and third. second and third. Same notes. It's between now the second and third, the second and third notes, and the fifth and sixth. E minor. So when you're playing a G major scale and you're soloing or whatever, I'm pulled into the relative minor scale. I made a little mistake there. I don't care, I'm average. So, scales, I'm going to continue to work on this. The relative minor is fun to play. You can hear Joy to the World if I play in the minor, same notes, but you're pulled to the E as a tonic. E minor. That's it for today. I'm going to continue to do my my scales, my pentatonic scales in the positions. And that's it. I'll talk to you another time.